Welcome to the Anxiety Coaches Podcast, a relaxing and informative show where we explore anxiety, panic, and PTSD, sharing how you can overcome them for life.
Aloha! Welcome back to the Anxiety Coaches Podcast. I'm your host and coach, Gina Ryan, and I am so happy to be with you again today as together we can consider the many ways to bring your mind and body back to its natural peace and calm. In today's episode, I'm looking forward to talking to you about ancient wisdom for modern anxiety. Today, I'm going to get into acupuncture and Chinese medicine, specifically traditional Chinese medicine, also known as TCM. So I wanted to start today with the quote that I will read again at the end of the show, but it really will set us up for how this acupuncture and traditional Chinese medicine can really be working for you as you are working your way out of chronic stress, anxiety, and panic. And this quote is from Hippocrates, and he said, "The natural healing force within each of us is the greatest force in getting well." And that is so important to me because often we spend a lot of time externally looking for the answers, and our body is a miracle and has been through many things that we don't even know about, but it has gotten itself back on keel. That's what it does. So I want to talk about how acupuncture and Chinese medicine can maybe help you help your body to do what it does best, which is healing you. Acupuncture and Chinese medicine offer a real holistic approach. This looks at you as a whole being, and it addresses the anxiety that you're struggling with by focusing on restoring balance and harmony within your body. Well, it's important to pay attention that we all will react to acupuncture and Chinese medicine differently. We will all have a different experience, but I wanted to give you an outline on how acupuncture and Chinese medicine could be helpful if you are struggling with anxiety. Now, I did not use acupuncture or Chinese medicine for my anxiety. That was not available to me at the time. I was struggling back in the 70s and the 80s, and I didn't have those things available to me except to possibly be reading about them. But I wanted to tell you that I have had experience with both acupuncture and Chinese medicine, and I wanted to say it's been great for me. I don't go all the time. It's not part of my regular routine by any means, but when I had a smoke-induced asthma, when they used to burn the cane here, I lived down near the ocean, and there was a cane field across the street. And one time when they were burning, the winds came up, shifted, and it triggered this smoke-induced asthma in me. And like the regular doctor, of course, was fine offering me what they could, but I thought I would go to acupuncture also. And I'm telling you, the acupuncturist was amazing. And those acupuncture treatments really pulled me out of it. And I have never had asthma again, whereas I was being treated otherwise as if this was going to be like a lifelong thing that had been triggered by the smoke. No asthma for me. So anyway, I have gone for other things also, but I just touch in here and there. And my favorite acupuncturist is no longer here on Maui, and actually I need to find a new one. So this is spurring me on. All right, let's get down to how this can help you. Now, like I said, it's like a holistic approach. The traditional Chinese medicine, which acupuncture is a part of, will look at you as a whole being, and it will focus on restoring that balance and the harmony. So here are some of the ways that they'll get started with you. The traditional Chinese medicine diagnosis is the first thing the practitioner will do with you. They will begin by thoroughly assessing your physical, mental, and emotional health. This includes taking a detailed medical history. They'll examine your tongue, and they'll do a pulse diagnosis with you, which is beautiful. I mean, it's a different way of checking into your body and seeing what is going on with your body, just as a traditional physician would take maybe blood work or blood pressure and those types of things. This is just looking at different things. And the goal is to identify imbalances in your body's vital energy, which is also known as your QI, and determine the specific pattern of disharmony that's contributing to your anxiety. Now, they may offer you acupuncture. Acupuncture involves the insertion of thin needles into specific acupuncture points along the body's meridians. And meridians are your body's energy channels. And this practice is the way to stimulate the flow of chi, the energy, and restore balance in your body. Acupuncture sessions can help with anxiety in a number of different ways. First off, acupuncture is believed to help with relaxation through a number of different mechanisms. And it's important, again, to note that your response may differ from someone else's. We're so individual. But I wanted to tell you how it is that you get this relaxation response through the acupuncture. Acupuncture actually releases endorphins. It can stimulate the release of these endorphins, which are the body's natural painkillers and mood enhancers. And these endorphins promote a sense of well-being and can induce feelings of relaxation and calmness, all the things we are looking for here. It can also offer stress reduction by reducing the levels of the stress hormones such as cortisol in your body and by regulating the body's stress response. Acupuncture can help individuals manage stress more effectively, leading to increased relaxation. Now, this acupuncture can also help you relax by improving your sleep, because a lot of people with anxiety or stress struggle with sleep disturbances. We know that. Acupuncture has been reported to improve sleep quality by addressing the underlying imbalances, reducing your anxiety, and promoting relaxation. Ultimately, that's going to give you better sleep patterns. Acupuncture has been shown to influence the autonomic nervous system, your ANS, and it can shift the body from a state of the sympathetic dominance, that's our fight or flight, to parasympathetic dominance, that's our rest and digest. It's what we're always talking about here, moving from that sympathetic dominance to the parasympathetic dominance, and that fosters relaxation and a sense of calm. Acupuncture can also help with the mind-body principles because it encourages mindfulness and a connection to your own body. This heightened awareness of your body can contribute to relaxation by reducing the mental chatter and promoting a sense of presence. It can also help with pain reduction. For some people, physical pain can contribute to feelings of tension and stress and heightened anxiety. And acupuncture's pain-relieving effects can help reduce physical discomforts, leading to more relaxed states. Now, the acupuncture treatments are tailored to each of us individually and our own patterns of disharmony. And this personalized approach allows for targeting of specific factors contributing to stress and anxiety, which can promote relaxation. Now, I want to talk a little bit about how this can all help to balance your energy. The traditional Chinese medicine, the concept of acupuncture and balancing energy is deeply rooted in traditional Chinese medicine, which views the body's vital energy, again, that's your qi, QI, as flowing through a network of pathways or meridians in your body. And when qi flows smoothly and is in balance, the body is considered healthy and in a state of well-being, and it can be maintained. However, what happens in life is we get blockages or imbalances in the flow of qi, and this can lead to various physical or emotional health issues. And acupuncture is believed to help address these imbalances. And here's how it can help. By stimulating these acupuncture points. This involves inserting those little needles I talked about. They're sterile and they go into that specific acupuncture point along the meridians. And each point is associated with specific functions and organ systems. And by stimulating these points, acupuncture is believed to regulate and facilitate the flow of qi. And this can also remove the blockages because in traditional Chinese medicine theory, illness or discomfort, which we all know about too well here, are often attributed to the blockages or disruptions in the flow of the qi. And acupuncture is thought to unblock these obstacles by encouraging the movement of the qi through the meridians. This can be like clearing a traffic jam on a busy highway, allowing the energy to flow freely. And it also helps to restore balance. In restoring balance, traditional Chinese medicine places a strong emphasis on balance in the body. Acupuncture is used to restore the balance of yin and yang, two opposing but complementary forces that exist in all aspects of life, including your body. When yin and yang are in harmony, the body is in a state of equilibrium, and this balance is believed to be essential for overall health. And it can help in regulating organ function because the acupuncture points are often associated with specific organs or the organ systems. By stimulating the appropriate points, acupuncture is thought to regulate the function of these organs. And this regulation can help address imbalances contributing to health issues, including emotional concerns such as anxiety. And it helps with releasing endorphins. Again, remember I talked about that a little earlier, that it is shown to stimulate the release of these endorphins, which we really need more of because they are natural painkillers and mood enhancers, and they promote relaxation and a sense of well-being. Now, another way a traditional Chinese medicine practitioner may work with you and your anxiety would be through things like herbal medicine. This often complements the acupuncture treatment, and herbal formulas are tailored again to your individual specific patterns of disharmony. They will also talk to you about dietary and lifestyle recommendations. The traditional Chinese medicine practitioner may provide dietary guidelines and recommend lifestyle changes to support emotional well-being. These recommendations consider the patient's constitution, energy imbalances, and any dietary triggers that may exacerbate your anxiety. This is an amazing piece that they offer. They will also talk to you about mind-body practices like Qigong and Tai Chi, because those are practices you can do daily on your own at home. And these exercises promote relaxation, they improve energy flow, and they enhance emotional balance. They may also talk to you about stress management and the importance of stress management in your life and how it can help reduce your anxiety. They may offer guidance on techniques such as meditation and mindfulness practices specific for you. Now, this is a holistic approach, and you know that's how I roll here. I want us to always consider the entire body, the mind, and our spiritual well-being as a whole. And traditional Chinese medicine views anxiety as a manifestation of underlying imbalances in the body and the mind, instead of solely treating symptoms. It addresses the root causes of anxiety, aiming for long-term relief and improved overall health. So if you decide that you want to try this, just make sure that you interview the licensed traditional Chinese medicine practitioner, because they're going to work for you. Interview them, see how comfortable you are with them, and ask them the questions that you have. Find someone who can tailor a treatment plan to your specific needs. And this is also a great time for you to open up with your primary healthcare provider and let them know about the complementary therapies that you are pursuing to ensure your health and wellness. I hope that you will give acupuncture and traditional Chinese medicine a try if this has tickled your interest. It has been a wonderful addition to me at different times in my life, and I sure wish it had been available when I was anxious. And now for today's quote. The natural healing force within each of us is the greatest force in getting well. And that's from Hippocrates. I'll be back in a few more days with another podcast. Until then, be well and aloha.
Thanks so much for joining us for today's episode of the Anxiety Coaches Podcast. Find more information at theanxietycoachespodcast.com.